That was fast. Alright guys, so I'm standing here right next to these 2 engines. They just got delivered from a company called Osaka Motors. They sell these motors through eBay and all that things, so we bought 2 motors from them, diesel ones, and we'll see how great they work. But I gotta tell you, they need to do a better job on packaging, because this looks like crap. Horrible job. Horrible. Seen a couple of things are broken. Hopefully we don't need them. Hopefully we can find them on a donor engine, but we're gonna take it apart and assess the damage, because this is ridiculous. That's all I can say. Alright guys, in this video we're gonna kind of go through and how to run a Japanese motor that's fully mechanical pump, and just an experience on what we got here. A lot of broken pieces, a lot of broken parts. Hopefully in this video we'll get one running, or maybe the other one. How to get this thing running. Obviously we need oil. I see the oil filter damaged. That one has oil filter housing damage, so maybe if we take it out of this engine and put it in that engine and fire both of them, we shall see. When looking at eBay, they're pretty much all complete, and when they come here, the 2 engines were pellet together and then they collapsed and it broke a lot of stuff. So that's the thing. We'll try to get them fired up, hopefully, and then we're gonna go to our local parts store and get some oil, some filters, and then go from there. Alright guys, so we're headed to the gas station, get a gallon of diesel fuel, and also stop by O'Reilly's Auto Parts to get some more parts. Alright guys, we just came back from a parts store. We got a couple of things that we need to do to start this thing. We got a new oil filter. We got a little inline clear fuel filter so we can see what's going on. We got some fuel lines. We actually got this little pump that will prime the fuel into the injection pump. We also had some in the shop, an oil pressure kit. Basically when we fire this thing up, I want to see the oil pressure, make sure it's working, make sure the engine's healthy. I don't want to keep running it and then ruin the bearings and all that. We'll try to at least get this one running, and then if that's the case, we might switch over on the fuel or the oil pressure housing to the other engine and maybe try that, the same thing. Alright guys, we got the oil pressure gauge on here. That way we can see how healthy the engine is, make sure that it actually got oil compression. Next step, I think I want to take off the intercooler on top, get rid of all this, so actually I can loosen up the injector lines, so when we prime it, it won't take as long. As soon as I see fuel coming out of the injector lines, we'll tighten them up. We'll give it a go. Alright guys, so I'm loosening up the injector lines from the top of the injectors. That way when we prime the injection pump, it doesn't have to go all the way through the pressure of the injectors. So it's going to come out on the lines and then we'll tighten back up, and that's how we're going to start it. Alright guys, so we have our fuel going in, our diesel. We have return here. I got a couple of things. I got the starter in my hands. This is actually a solenoid that opens up the fuel. This, if you disconnect it from the hot, it'll kill the engine. If you connect it, it'll start sending fuel through the injection pump. So what we're gonna do is actually just turn off the motor a couple of times until we see the fuel coming out of the injector lines. Once that happens, we'll tighten the injector lines back up. We'll fire up the glow plugs. Hopefully they're good, and then hopefully it'll start. That's the mission. Alright guys, another attempt. We got 2 batteries and a booster. Let's see if it's gonna happen. Whoa, whoa. That was fast. Let's try it again. One more time. That's a good one. Looks good, guys.
Работает вроде неплохо, да?
Woo! Yeah, the oil pressure was really good too. We got it running. As you can see, we got a lot of batteries going on here, 2 jumper cables, and a booster. The booster what helped us out quite a bit. This is what one wire that kills it. It's a solenoid that kills the fuel pressure. So I'm much happier now. Hopefully the other one works the same way. All right, guys. You know, as you've seen, I'm super excited. We got the engine running, and you know what? It runs really good. At first, when the 2 engines came in, everything's broken, everything's busted. So sad, too bad that the other engine wasn't running because of the broken oil filter housing and a couple of things. So, but the main thing, we got this one running, and it sounds really good with a lot of stuff that you've seen that happen. Hopefully you like this video, guys. Subscribe, comment, and like.